Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about Dorinda Medley, who seemingly is confirming that she is filming The Real Housewives of New York Legacy, which is interesting only because Andy Cohen said Legacy is taking a backseat until they finish up casting for the new season of The Real Housewives of New York. But on All About the Real Housewives, they said that casting has come full circle and that they have their cast for The Real Housewives of New York. But what does that look like? I have so many questions. Plus, she's offering an update on John Medesian, her ex, and is shading the hell out of Vicky Gunvalson ahead of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2 Ex-Wives Club premiere. We have lots to talk about thanks to Reality Blur, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Dorinda Medley is currently filming. Earlier this month, after joining Jeff Lewis on the set of his SiriusXM radio show, Jeff Lewis is getting a lot of the tea lately, by the way. It looks like the Real Housewives of New York alum was confronted by the former Flipping Out star about an odd comment that she made about the production going on at her home. She said, I can't talk much about it because we're filming it. And this is what Jeff claimed Dorinda had told him on Jeff Lewis Live after he asked her about her $2.5 million apartment. Let me clarify this. And that's how she proceeded on with the conversation. So is that confirming Legacy? Are you doing it for another Architectural Digest? Is there some sort of behind the scenes? But you wouldn't really film for Architectural Digest because she had Bluestone Manor in Architectural Digest. You would only have them come in and shoot photos of it, and then they would do an interview. Maybe it is Legacy. Well, Dorinda certainly teased listeners for a moment about what she was filming at her home. She ultimately explained that she's preparing to potentially be cast on the upcoming Legacy series of RHONY, which will follow fan favorites of the show as the original series is completely recast for season 14. I am always potentially coming back. The number one question I get in every interview is, are you coming back to Housewives? And I'm like, listen, I never wanted to leave. That wasn't my choice. I hate that they fired her or put her on pause or whatever you want to call it. And I'm sure she was looking back at the season after they fired her like, ratings went down in the toilet. Although Dorinda confirmed that she has not yet been asked to appear on the new show, which is expected to air on either Bravo or Peacock, she said that because she wants to be prepared, she started documenting the current happenings of her life. They love all that, horizontal filming. So if they happen to ask me, I want to be able to have documented it so I can go to people and say, look, this is my move up. So I'm doing my homework just in case. Now, do I hope I'm on Legacy? Do I think I'm potentially, in the mix? Yes. I think what happened here was she fumbled her words. She gave too much of a teaser, and Andy Cohen, no one, not Bravo, not Peacock, nobody has actually confirmed anyone who might be coming to the Legacy series. And they really are trying to heavily focus on season 14 of The Real Housewives of New York. So I feel like what happened here was she gave too much information. Now she's trying to reel it in because let's be honest, nobody is just bringing in a camera crew just to randomly film your move up or randomly film you at your apartment and doing some decorating and whatnot. No one is hiring a filming crew for that to not know that you're on a show. That doesn't make any sense unless you're just doing like a Kanye West situation where you have cameras following your every move just so one day you have your own little docuseries. That could be something different. That's not what she's doing. I mean, let's be real. We don't need to read between the lines here, guys. Hold on. Because Dorinda believes fans want to see her move from her longtime apartment, she does, say that she's done her best to capture that on her handheld camera. Still, she insisted that no one's been asked yet to come to Legacy, despite the claims made by Bethany Frankel. No one's been asked. We're waiting with bated breath. When Dorinda then addressed her love life, saying that she, can't get a date, Jeff wondered if she'd be open to dating a woman. It's not about the plumbing. It's about the electricity. I believe in love. I just want someone that I can settle down with. I'm tired. It's not about the plumbing. It's about the electricity. Interesting. As she hopes to find love and eventually remarry, she also said that she remains friendly with her ex-boyfriend, John Medesian. We still talk. We're still friends. I did see him during the pandemic, But, we just moved to a different place. He's a great guy. People don't get the relationship with me and John, but you know what? We met at a time when I really needed to have fun, have a great friend, and John is fun. This is what she explained, noting that people had a hard time accepting John for her because he was such a departure from her late husband, Richard Medley. Also on Jeff Lewis Live, Dorinda took aim at the Real Housewives of Orange County alum, Vicki Gunvalson, who she's been feuding with on social media in recent days due to Vicki's disrespect of her Bluestone Manor, where they filmed the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. This is a girl that thinks dancing on dirty tables at a bar in Puerto Vallarta is fun. So you can't really have people that don't have taste understand taste. You have to have, a taste level to understand Bluestone Manor, and you have to have an understanding of a lifestyle. This is a place that is filled with beautiful colors and pieces and history and a legacy, and quite frankly, loved as almost an extra character on the Housewives. According to Dorinda, she believes that Vicki, should have shown better manners when she was a guest in her home. I've seen her house. I don't really do prefabs, but I would never say anything bad about her house. It's not my taste, but when, you come as a guest to someone's house, you be gracious. And also too, jealousy is a terrible thing. I have a beautiful house. I just bought another beautiful apartment in New York. I have a beautiful life filled with all kinds of fabulous people and things. And sometimes people don't like when other people are prospering so much. There's a lot of unhappiness behind that. Now, Dorinda also said I believe she was talking to Page 6, but in a recent interview, she said that Vicki has sent her hundreds of text messages. Brandi Glanville tried clearing this up. When Vicki made the comments about Bluestone Manor, Brandi felt like it was because the first season they went to Turks and Caicos. And obviously the second season, they did not. They went to Bluestone Manor. I've said that a few times now that I feel like, that's not necessarily fair. I mean, I would be kind of pissed. I would want to go to Turks and Caicos, but you guys are part of the ex-wives club. That you probably gave you what you got. And she's not wrong when she says that, Bluestone Manor is kind of like a character in its own right on the show. She's not wrong about that. Bluestone Manor is very much so like a character in its own right. So with that, Vicki, now you're sending her hundreds of text messages. You're trying to get back in good graces with Dorinda Medley, and it doesn't look like she really cares. Looks like she's like, when I'm done, I'm done. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are about this. Do you think that Dorinda Medley had a slip up and that she actually will be filming the Real Housewives of New York Legacy? Or do you think that she's telling the truth when she said, no, we haven't heard anything yet, and I'm just documenting my move because people want to see that. So I'm just running around with my own camera, documenting my move in hopes that in case something comes, I'm prepared. I don't know about that, Dorinda. Guys, go ahead and comment below. And don't forget, if you haven't already, you can go to our main page right next to where it says subscribe. You can click join our memberships. We're doing our first live today. We're going on a road trip to Orlando for Father's Day to go see my dad, and Jason and I will be live streaming from the car on our road trip. So you guys can join us for that, but we've also dropped more exclusive behind the scenes content for those of you who did decide to join. It's everything that you don't get to see in the studio. We love you guys. We hope to see you there. And with that, happy Friday. Get ready for the weekend. Bye guys.